So whatever you've used to transfer your design, it could have been laptop screen, it could have been window, or a printout. Once you have that, now it's going to be time to transfer the design. Before I do that, I do make sure that all my lines are visible. If I was too sketchy with anything, just redraw them a little bit, make sure that they're there. Because you need graphite or on them, enough graphite to transfer to your thicker paper. So I'm a little heavy-handed just to make sure that I've got everything. So this can take a little bit of time if you have a more complicated design. So just be patient. All right, now it's time to flip it over. So make sure that you have your drawing side down. So this is the smooth side. So you flip it over. If you have text, you'll have to like flip it a couple times, right, to get your text to read correctly. And then you just need to press down in order to transfer the design. Now, sometimes what I'll use is a pen or something that's a little bit harder in order to really get that design to transfer. So basically, again, you're pushing the graphite onto this other paper. I've even used things like the tips of paintbrushes. As long as there's a strong enough tip, you can still transfer it. I forgot to do this part. And I actually prefer something that is harder for this particular process. So if you have multiple types of pencils, I would use an H at this point, or again, like I said, you could just redraw with a pen that's harder. The softer is okay, but it really does take pressure to actually transfer it. So now let's take a look. And that's pretty good. You don't need it any darker than that. In fact, you could even maybe erase it a little bit if you feel like it got heavy-handed. But that's a pretty good transfer. And we always want it on good paper, right? This is watercolor paper. You could have mixed media paper, but you can see how thick this is. Thin paper simply buckles underwater, so this is why we're going for nice thick paper.